Welcome back, everybody. I'm Andre, and I hope you guys love the classics because today we're going to put a spin on shepherd's pie. And you guys know I love using leftovers, and we got some beautiful leftover, you know what it is, brisket. Let's turn that into shepherd's pie. Like always, there's a little bit of prep. We are going to start with the potatoes first because they are going to take the longest. And I'm using a Yukon Gold. I love these potatoes. You can use whatever ones you want, but I'm using these. We're just going to peel them and then cut them a little bit down to size, just that they're more even and they don't take as long to cook. Now we're just going to throw those in some cold water, turn it on, get them boiling, and then on to the next thing. And now all we're going to do is dice up one onion and these mushrooms. And I'm dicing them nice and small. I just want them all to get well incorporated. And personally, when I do mushrooms, I like pulling the stems off. I know you can eat them, I just don't like them. This is totally optional. I like what mushrooms do. I love that flavor in there. You don't have to use them. And there again, I'm gonna dice these up nice and small. And remember, it might look like a lot, but there's a lot of water in the onion and mushrooms, so that all evaporates off and you don't actually have that much. Got these done, and now to the brisket. Okay, all I'm going to do with the brisket right now is cut it smaller pieces like this, and I'm going to show you why. Yes, we're using Old Faithful. We're going to use the grinder for this one. I want this kind of like the consistency of ground beef or ground lamb, whatever you're going to normally use. Dicing this up just wouldn't be the same, so I figured, you know what, get the grinder out quick and grind it and try and mimic that consistency the best I can. Look at that. That is just beautiful. And the nice thing about grinding it up too, the bark has all that smoke flavor, and by grinding it, it just mixes it all the way through. So that whole smoky flavor is just going to be so awesome in this. You know, we're not cutting corners, so I'm going to use butter for this. A little more. I'm just doing everything together, the mushrooms, the onions all at once. We're gonna just saute this off a little bit, get some color and everything on these guys, and then we're gonna throw the meat in. And while I have that opportunity, I always talk about seasoning along the way. We're gonna season this now. Get some salt in here. And I'm going to keep this actually like the theme of my rub for the brisket. So I'm actually using white pepper today, but we're going to use white pepper. We're going to use some garlic. You're going to use some ancho chili and a little bit of that smoked paprika that I made, and I'll put the link up there. We don't want to take away from the brisket, we just want to add. This is looking fantastic. It's about where I want it. I don't think I'm going to add all of this, but that's okay. We're going to add a whole bunch. Start with that. And I've got some mushroom stock here that we're going to add. going to let this simmer now for a little bit, just so that everything gets to know each other, and let that flavor develop. And then in the meantime, we're going to work on the mashed potatoes. And one thing I find when you're doing mashed potatoes, that they're done here, but what I like to do is take some milk and butter and warm it up first. Never add cold stuff to them. You're going to cool them down too much. So I'm just going to take what I think I'm going to need. Yes, get that butter in there as well. And I got to heat it up on the stove because I only have one hot plate. But anyways, when that's heated, we will make them. Okay, here we go, people. All those potatoes in there. I'm going to season them a little bit. And now, I'm only going to add a little bit at first. And I'm going old school. I'm using this hand masher. A little bit more. Anyways, there's still a little chunks in here, but I'm okay with that. Otherwise, it looks really good. I did add a little bit of cornstarch to the start of the show, just to help thicken it up a little bit. Sometimes you have to, and let's just get building these things. I've got these little tins. I had them. They're just kind of cool. It's like more individual size. I'm going to put a nice helping in each tin. Now, I'm going to get a little bit fancy here. I'm not going to just scoop the potato on top. We're going to use a Ziploc bag and we're going to pipe it on. Now this is totally optional, but I felt like doing it. Cut off that end, and I'm gonna make sure you guys can see this. So for anybody that doesn't like peas, you don't have to put them in. I kind of like them, so what I'm gonna do, I know I left one plain, that's okay. And now we can continue. Look at that, all fancy. I've got a little bit of clarified butter here, which we're just gonna drizzle over the top. I think they look pretty good. So now I've got the oven preheated. It's at 400, depending on your oven. Might be a little hotter, cooler. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just leave them on this tray. Keep that mess contained. And then brown them off. And then come back and show you. Oh, they look, I'm going to show you there somehow. Oh, they look, those look great. I just want to show you. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit before I dive in because they were bubbling. They smell so good though. Are you ready, everybody? I am. I'm going to dig down, get some. Now, if that isn't comfort food 101, I don't know what is. That's fantastic. I'm sorry, but I've just spoiled myself for shepherd's pie. Brisket or nothing. Wow. I honestly don't know what else to say, but that's fantastic. From the potatoes to the meat. I even like the green peas in there. Adds that little crunch a little bit. Fantastic. Fantastic. You got to try this. Even if you don't have brisket, use whatever leftovers you have and turn it into something cool like this. You will be very happy. Now the thing is, with these ones, or even if you don't bake them off right away, prepare them, let them cool down, and then throw them in the freezer. You got a ready meal. You can pull them out in the morning, let them thaw out, bake them in the oven for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever your oven's going to take, and you're going to have a fantastic meal down the road. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. I really want you to go try this. It is fantastic. I don't know what else to say. On that note, I'm going to go stuff my face off camera, and happy eating.